Hello everyone. Today in this video I am going to explain you some questions based on Ohm's law, that is on resistance and resistivity. Okay, so here are some of the tricks to solve the numericals based on resistance of a wire. That is, if the first one is, if the length of the wire becomes n times the original length, that means the length is increased, so resistance will also increase by the same constant. Okay, then if area of cross section becomes n times its original area, then the resistance will become 1 upon n times of the original resistance. And why is it so? Because the resistance is directly proportional to length, इसलिए जितनी लेंथ इंक्रीज होगी उतना ही रेजिस्टेंस इंक्रीज होगा. बट रेजिस्टेंस इज इन्वर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन ऑफ द वायर, इसलिए जितना एरिया इंक्रीज होगा उतना ही रेजिस्टेंस डिक्रीज होगा. क्लियर? Now the third one is the combination of both, कि if wire is pushed or stretched such that its length becomes n times the original length. देखो, the first और second one में अगर हमने length increase करी है तो area of cross section को हमने same रखा है, but third वाले में अगर हम length को increase करते हैं तो हमने एरिया सेम नहीं रखा है. लेंथ अगर हम इंक्रीज़ कर रहे हैं तो उसकी वजह से एरिया अपने आप 1 अपॉन n टाइम्स हो जाएगा. उसकी वजह से जो रेजिस्टेंस होगा वो n स्क्वायर टाइम्स ऑफ द ओरिजिनल रेजिस्टेंस हो जाएगा. एंड हाउ दिस हैपन्स, दैट ऑल्सो आई विल एक्सप्लेन यू विद द हेल्प ऑफ एन एग्जाम्पल हेयर ओनली. फोर्थ पॉइंट इज रेजिस्टिविटी डज नॉट चेंज बाय वेरिंग द लेंथ और एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन. अगर हम लेंथ और एरिया ऑफ क्रॉस सेक्शन को चेंज करते हैं तो उससे रेजिस्टिविटी पे कोई फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा. क्लियर? नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट सम ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस हेयर. I will solve some of the questions and rest of the questions you will do yourself. The full question worksheet is given in the description box. The link is given in the description box. You can copy down and you just find out these questions and copy down these questions. Okay, and then you can solve all the unsolved ones. There are 14 questions. Some of the questions I am going to solve. Rest of the questions you are going to practice yourself. So the first one is, how much current will an electric bulb draw from a 220 volt source? That means current I you have to find. Volt means voltage is given to you. Potential difference, that is 220 volt. If the resistance of the filament of the bulb is 1200 ohm, so you have to find I. By Ohm's law we know that V is equals to IR. Through that we have to find I. R and V is given to you. This is easy. Move to the second one. The potential difference between the terminals of an electric heater is 100 volt. V is given to you. When it draws a current of 2 ampere, I is given to you. What will be the current? See, V and I is given to you. What can we find? We can find R. Easy. What will be the current in the heater if the potential difference between the terminals increase to 140 volt? Now potential difference is 140 volt. You have to find current. Resistance will remain same, which you have calculated in the first part. Clear? This is also the easy one. Move to the third one. A copper wire of resistance R is stretched to double its length. Now this question I am going to solve here. Find the new resistance of the copper wire in terms of R. Now they said that copper wire का resistance the copper wire is stretched और उसकी length double हो जाती है. अगर length double होती है तो क्या area पे कुछ फ़र्क पड़ेगा? Yes, it is going to affect area also. Now I am going to show how. We know that R is equals to rho L by A. Now if the length of the wire is increased on stretching, then its area of cross section will decrease. New length क्या हो जाएगी? What will be the new length? If we will take it L dash, it will become twice of L because we are saying that it double its length. Okay, so what will be? We know that volume will remain same. So original volume will be equals to new volume, isn't it? Original volume is area into length, or new volume will be new area into new length. Okay, or you can say that AL will be equals to A dash into 2L. In place of L dash we can place 2L, and if you will try to solve it, what will you get? L and L cancel. A dash means new area will be equals to half of original area. So if you are increasing the length by 2, your area will be decreased by 2. Then new resistance क्या होगा? R dash will be equals to rho L dash upon A dash. Okay, rho L dash means 2L or A dash means A upon 2. Clear? Now if you will try to solve this, this 2 will go in numerator and it will become 2 into 2 rho L upon A. This is your original resistance. 2 by 2 is 4 and this is your original resistance. That means new resistance will become 4 times of original resistance. Clear? This is how we say that if we will increase the length, area will decrease and resistance will becomes n square times of the original one. Now move to the next one. The next is fourth. If 4 ohm resistance wire is doubled on it, what does it mean? That means we are increasing the area. That means it will obviously affect the length of the wire. Yes, then calculate the new resistance of the wire. So again I am going to solve this question. Here original resistance R is equals to rho L by A. New length, if we will see that L dash will be equals to L by 2 and new area A dash will be equals to twice of A. So new resistance क्या होगा? R dash will be equals to rho L dash upon A dash. That means rho 2L, length is half here, no? So it will become rho L upon 2 and area is double here, 2A. So what will happen if we will try to solve this? So it will become 1 by 4th rho L upon A. ये 2 डिनोमिनेटर में इस 2 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई होगा and it will become 1 by 4th of original area. That means R. And what was the original area? Original area was 4 ohm. Original resistance was 4 ohm. So 1/4 of 4 ohm. It will become 1 ohm. So what do we get? If we are decreasing the length and increasing the area, the resistance will becomes 1/4 times of the original resistance. Now move to the next question. Question number 5. An aluminium wire of length 2 meter and diameter 1 millimeter has resistivity of this. Calculate the resistance of the wire. See, question number 5 and 6 are almost the same. So I am going to solve the 6th one, but I will explain you the 5th. Length of the wire is given to you, diameter is given to you, but it is given in millimeter. You have to change the unit first and then you have to calculate the area of cross section. Resistivity, that means rho is given to you. You have to only find the resistance of the wire, that is R. With the help of relation between resistance and resistivity, you can find out the value of resistance. Move to the 6th one. Resistance of a metal wire of length 1 meter is 26 ohm at 20 degrees Celsius. If the diameter of the wire is 0.3 millimeter, diameter is given to you, that means you can find the area of cross section. Length is given to you, resistance is given to you. You have to find the rho. Now let's see how I am going to solve this. See here L is given to you, that is 1 meter. R is given to you, that is 26 ohm, and diameter is given to you. Diameter is given to you 0.33 millimeter. 0.3 millimeter. You know that how many meters are there in 1 millimeter? That is 10 to the power minus 3, or you can say 1 upon 1000 meters. 0.3 into 10 to the power minus 3 meters. Then radius will be equals to 0.3 upon 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 meters. Clear? What will be the area then? Area will be the square of this. Area will be equals to 0.3 upon A upon 2 into 10 to the power minus 3. Pi r square होता है ना, because it is circular. So it will be like this. Now directly I am going to put these values in the formula. Rho is equals to R A upon L by R is equals to rho L by A, then rho is equals to RA by L. That will be equals to R pi 0.3 into 10 to the power minus 3 square upon 2 into length is given to you, that is 1. How much length is given to you? That is 1, and this is also the square because area का complete square हम करेंगे. Clear? Then what will be the value of rho here? That is 26 into 3.14 into 0.3 into 10 to the power minus 3 square upon 4 into 1. Try to solve this value, and when you will simplify it, you will get 1.84 into 10 to the power minus 6 ohm meter. Clear? Now move to the 7th question. Your next question is, can we have two wires of same material and same thickness having equal resistance but with length in the ratio 2:1? Now this question you have to think yourself and answer. Move to the next one. Two wires A and B of same material and of different lengths have equal resistance. See, the resistance given here is equal for both and they are having different lengths. You can say L1 and L2. Calculate the ratio of their lengths. That L1 is to L2 you have to calculate if radius of A is double the radius of B. Radius of both is given to you in relation with each other, then that means you have to calculate the area first, then you have to put that in the formula and you have to find the ratio of this. Try to solve this question yourself. If you are unable to do, then just give a comment and I will solve that later on. Next question is, potential difference of 1.5 volt is applied across the ends of a conductor of resistance 2 ohm. Potential difference, that means V is given to you. Resistance, that means 2 ohm is given to you. You have to calculate I. Very easy, apply Ohm's law and find it out. Third question, next question is, radius of a copper wire is 0.5 mm. Radius is given to you, has a resistance of 10 ohm. Just a minute. Yeah, your 10th question is, radius of a copper wire is 0.5 mm, has a resistance of 10 ohm. Calculate the length of the wire if the resistivity is 1.76 into 10 to the power minus 8 ohm meter. Now rho is given to you, radius is given to you, find out the area with that radius. Resistance 10 ohm is given to you, calculate L. Easy. Move to the next 11th. Two wires A and B of same material are of length 5 meter and 10 meter. Lengths are given to you. Radii are given to you, that is 1 millimeter and another one is 2 millimeter respectively. Then calculate the ratio of their resistance. Is it easy? Why are coils of electric toasters and electric irons made of an alloy rather than a pure metal? Why it is made up of an alloy and not of a pure metal? You have to answer it. Which one between iron and mercury, both the resistivities is given to you, is a better conductor? Okay, and which material is the best conductor, that you have to answer yourself.